I want to believe that Tucker is who he seems to be and what he says he is. What was your mindset when playing this character, and what conversations did you have with the writers about how authentic he is being?
Hmm. Yes. Well, as far as I wanted to get only the information that I needed heading into it, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but I, because I do like learning each week what happens when I get a script. So I thought it would be a fun challenge to play a role like this where clearly there's something going on, but me not quite know yet. So I got a loose skeleton arc of what was going to happen, but the details have made it so much fun and so fascinating. And I've not been in much of a position like that. In fact, not to speak for the core cast, but there's a couple of people I talked to who for a period of time did not know who was in the garden,
Right.
and they're playing these scenes, and it's just so damn fun to be
Yeah.
on a show, you know.
His relationship with Catherine has taken quite a few roller coaster bumps already so far this season. And there is a tease for the next episode that things get a little bit sexy. So, what can you tease about that?
Yeah, well, they're gonna have to get through this situation because he seems to not be going anywhere, right? And wants to hang on to what they have. So they're going to try some stuff. They're going to listen to the relationship podcasts. They're going to set scheduled times to have sex. And all of that in itself makes for some awkward moments and a lot of fun. You know, this next episode that's coming up this Sunday, I'm really excited about. It's one of my favorites.
Obviously, due to the nature of the show, we're seeing Catherine kind of process all of this in what you've filmed so far. Are we seeing Tucker have anyone that he can lean on to kind of process any of this or talk to anyone about how he's dealing with his marriage troubles?
Yeah, down the line, you see Tucker sort of in a friendly manner, socially communicating with someone. It happens.
And what can you share about who that person is and whether we know them already?
Uh, yeah, you've seen as one example of him having a social conversation, you have seen the character on the screen before. Yeah.
As you alluded to, a lot of the cast didn't seem to know who Quiche was. For you, as someone who's maybe not as centrally focused in the flash forwards, what questions and answers do you have about Quiche and about your potential job security in a potential season two? Like, what do I need to know about these flash forwards to keep myself alive?
Like as okay, you're asking as Jocko, like what?
Yes, you as an actor.
Yeah, I want to know what on earth is this about and what I mean, how do you have these normal people end up in this situation? And they seem, as I watch, to all be on the same page and working together. I mean, it's one thing in real life. I watch a lot of crime stuff. My YouTube algorithm is full of it. And to see people snap and sort of something happens or goes wrong is always fascinating enough and horrible at the same time. But to see a group of people in it, so as I watch and as a fan, I'm like, I just can't wait to know how in the hell a group of good people can end up in that situation.
Without revealing anything about who it is, what can you share about what your reaction was when you found out who the victim was?
Didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming. And every like when you're watching like a who done it, everybody's a suspect, right? Yeah, same thing. Anybody that you ever see on screen could be, but yeah, that was my reaction.
What can you tell about your favorite thing coming up for Tucker that you're allowed to share before that you filmed?
Yeah, this the like I tapped into this a little bit, but the awkwardness of Tucker and Catherine trying to work this out with the backdrop, as we saw in the trailer for this episode, so not revealing anything, with the backdrop of a missing Gary, and clearly Catherine has had some sort of affection for Gary. So it's kind of affects her, and he's trying to get away from the whole Gary thing. I mean, playing that was so fun, and playing with Asia, who's just, she plays Catherine so well. Everything she does is great, and all of her characters, but it's just she always brings this vulnerability, and I gotta just be cool and mask. She's letting it out, and I'm masking something. So that's a lot of fun, and working with the kids is fun, and we get to see a little bit more of their home life and relationship in this episode. So I can't wait.